Take yarn and crochet hook of any size which goes with your yarn. So, we will start with making a slip knot. For making a slip knot, wrap your finger with yarn like this. Then, this is actually what we call tail. So, take the tail from this loop, from the ring, like this. Tighten it. Pass your crochet hook through the ring like this. Now make chain 4. For making a chain, yarn over your hook like this and then pull it through the slip knot on your hook. So one more time, yarn over, pull it through the loop on the hook, yarn over and pull it through the loop on the hook. So one last time, yarn over and pull it through the loop on the hook. So this is our chain 4. So now pass your hook through the first chain which you have created. Yarn over and pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. 1 and 2. So this is a base of what we are going to create. So yeah. Now again chain 3. Here chain 3 counts as our double crochet. And make a double crochet. For making a double crochet, yarn over and pass your hook through the ring yarn over, pull it through the ring, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. This is our double crochet. So do it one more time. Yarn over, pass your hook through the ring, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. So this is our 3 double crochet together, like, because we are counting our first 3 chain as a double crochet. So chain 2, now make another 3 double crochet. chain 2 more time, another 3 double crochet, chain 2, three double crochet, our last 3 double crochets, chain 2, then slip stitch at the top of the third chain of our first 3 chains. Yarn over, pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. This is what we call slip stitch. Slip stitch on the remaining 2 double crochet. For making a slip stitch, pull it through the stitch, for making a slip stitch, pass your hook through the stitch and yarn over, pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. Slip stitch on the top of the third double crochet, slip stitch in the chain space. Now this is our first round is completed, so we will start with our second round. In second round, chain 3, make 2 more double crochet in the same chain space, chain 2, 3 double crochets in the same chain space, chain 1. Now 3 double crochet in the next chain space, make chain 2. Now make 3 chains. Now make 3 double crochet in the same chain space. Now again chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, three double crochet in the same chain space. Chain 1, slip stitch on the top of the third chain of our first 3 chains. So you know, for making a slip stitch, pass your hook through the third chain, through the stitch yarn over and pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. So slip stitch on top of next 2 double crochet, slip stitch on the chain space. Now again chain 3 for beginning around 3. Now 2 double crochet in the same chain space, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same chain space, chain 1, chain 3 in the next chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space. You are getting it right. We are making two sets in the corner space and one set in for the middle one. Chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, like chain 1, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same chain space. For corner you have to make 2 sets of 3 double crochet separated by 2 chain. So continue with double crochet. chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 2, three double crochet in the same chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 1, slip stitch on the top of the third chain of our first 3 chains, slip stitch on top of the next 2 double crochet, slip stitch on the chain space, chain 3 to begin our next round. So you are getting the pattern, right? While we are crocheting for the corner, we will make two sets of 3 double crochet separated by 2 chain, and for the middle one chain space, we will make 1 set of 3 double crochet. So we can separate the middle and corner one by 1 chain. So make the square as big as your heart, so like a little smaller than this part, like we are going to cover this part with a square, so a little smaller than this part, and we will make 2 small semicircles in the side, so little smaller than this part, so our granny square, like our square can stretch a bit. So the number of rows depends on how big your heart is, on your Dreamcatcher stencil is. So repeat the same pattern, and I will meet while crocheting the semicircle part to complete the heart part. So I have made 5 rounds of my granny square. So because like it will go into the heart like this. For this semicircle part, first slip stitch till this chain space, till the this is the middle shell, that is the third shell of the row. So I will slip stitch till this chain space. Now double crochet in the middle of this shell, like in the second stitch of this 3 double crochet. Now again make another double crochet in the same stitch. Now one chain, 2 double crochet in the same chain, same stitch. One chain, 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is 3 sets of 2 double crochet separated by 1 chain. Now slip stitch in this chain space, in the next chain space. So now slip stitch in the next stitch, and turn your work. Like make 2 double crochet together in the chain space. So for making a 2 double crochet, make an attempt of making a double crochet. I mean yarn over, step through the chain space, over, pull it up, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Now don't complete the double crochet, like make another double crochet, like I mean yarn over, pass it through the chain space, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over, pull to the first 2 loops on the hook. Now yarn over, pull through the remaining 3 loops on the hook. Chain 1, make 2 double crochet together in the same chain space. Chain 1, 2 double crochet together in the next chain space. Chain 1, 2 double crochet together in the same chain space. Chain 1 and slip stitch on the top of the second double crochet of this shell, of the second shell of this row. Now slip stitch on the top of the first double crochet, like this one, like next to this. Slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the chain space, in the next chain space I mean. Three double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, slip stitch on the top of the third double crochet of this shell. Slip stitch into the chain space. Again, slip stitch in the top of the first double crochet. Now turn your work. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in this chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space. Repeat the sequence till the end of this round. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space. Now slip stitch on the first chain, first stitch, first double crochet. Now slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next chain stitch, slip stitch into the corner space, and we are good to go with our last round, like as this is our last round. So turn, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same chain space. So we are making 2 sets of 3 double crochet separated by 1 chain in the previous round in one single chain space. So chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same chain space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, so after repeating the sequence you will get one semicircle on one edge of the square. So repeat the same pattern for the another edge, for the adjacent edge of the square. Then you will get a heart doily which you can stitch together with a heart ring, heart metal ring, heart shaped. So repeat this sequence on this edge or on this edge as per your wish for a heart doily. So I have made a semicircle on another edge of the square. So fasten off now. For fastening off, yarn over the hook and chain 1. Then cut the excess yarn and pull. Now weave the ends. So for weaving the ends, I used to like I go thrice through a couple of stitches, then back and forth. So it's the same way but on the opposite side. Now again now below it, below the stitches, like do the same thing, go thrice, back and front. Cut the excess yarn, sniff and pull and then cut it so that it can hide it easily. We can hide it easily. Do the same with this tail. So our heart-shaped dolly is ready. For attaching it to the heart-shaped ring for making a Dreamcatcher, we will take thread or yarn, like I am taking a slightly dark color yarn. So take it through the space, the chain space, this any of the chain space which you can see basically, and this, like I am taking the mid point of the heart, like of this heart, and then tie it here, like in the same point of the heart-shaped ring. Then pass the yarn, wrap it with the yarn a couple of times. Pass the yarn end through the next chain space and through the ring. Repeat the sequence till the end of this round, like till you cover the whole ring with yarn and attach the dolly to that. So I have attached it. Now tie the end securely. And secure it with the glue. Our Dreamcatcher. Now make a loop. For making a loop, make 3 knots, like one upon another. And then cut the loose ends. Pull it. Tie it as a back tag. Yes, you can hang it easily in any nail. Let's decorate our Dreamcatcher with beads, feathers. You can also choose satin ribbon, fabric lace. It's your creativity, your choice, your preference, your Dreamcatcher.